If you're buying or selling, then you probably want to know the costs involved. And today I'm going to walk you through that step by step. Hi, I'm Alex Pacheco with Team Alex Pacheco at Rocky Mountain Realty. And today I'm going to help you understand the costs involved with buying or selling a property here in Pueblo. The first thing to understand is what you're hiring us for. Is it to buy a property or is it to sell a property? Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is the costs involved when purchasing a property. Well, there's some good news. There's no cost when working with a buyer's agent, and here's how this works. Over 85% of home buyers are represented by an agent, and that's for a reason. It's your agent's job to make sure that you're making a wise decision, period. So here's how it works. You might have been driving around town and seen real estate signs in front of all these houses that you drive by. And how that works is a seller has hired a listing agent to represent them, and that listing agent offers a commission to a buyer's agent working with buyers if they're able to successfully get them to closing. So to sum it up, that's kind of how a buyer agent gets paid. We work with you as the buyer, and we're offered a commission to help you successfully navigate to the closing table. And also, I'm able to help you with almost any house that's for sale in town, as long as it's listed with an agent. So sometimes if it's listed for sale by owner or an agent isn't offering commission, then we'll have to talk some more. And the good news is though, honestly, that's very rare that happens. Usually there's always compensation offered to the buyer's agent, and there's very few for sale by owners in the market right now. Now, if you're a seller and you hire me to represent you, there will be a commission charge. But one of the things that makes us unique is we have several different programs that are tailored specifically to your property needs and your needs in selling. For example, to maximize what you're going to get from your property, maybe your specific property needs some tune-up. Maybe it needs some carpet or some paint or some staging to help maximize what you're going to get. One of our options in our HomeWorks program was designed to make repairs and help you maximize what you're going to get from that property. Now, on the other hand, maybe your property's in great condition. So maybe one of our other options in the HomeWorks program might be better suited to you. So regardless of what marketing plan you choose within that HomeWorks program, here's a breakdown of how those fees work. So half of the fee actually goes to compensating the buyer's agent. Kind of like how I explained earlier how buyer's agents work with buyers. It's definitely in your best interest to go ahead and offer that compensation to all those buyer's agents out there, because ultimately that's a big pool of buyers, and ultimately that'll help you get more for your house. However, in the event that there's no buyer's agent involved, we're going to pass some of that savings on to you, and we'll reduce that commission to kind of help you out to represent both sides. So the other half of the commission is what stays with us. And what we use that commission on is that we're getting paid to help you through the process, right? So those cover our marketing costs, staff, documentation fees, helping you through the process, being available to you, and getting you all the way to the closing table. So part of our job is also to not only help facilitate the transaction, but to also keep you out of trouble. For example, did you know that in Colorado, property is sold as is? So even though property is sold as is in Colorado, sellers do have a duty to disclose known or latent defects on the property, and my team helps you understand how to document that properly so you're protected even after the transaction's done. Honestly, no two houses are alike, and every transaction is slightly different, and that's why we created our HomeWorks program to address the different needs that sellers have. The cost of a real estate agent, or hiring a real estate agent I should say, is an investment, and you want to make a smart choice when choosing your real estate agent. And again, all the marketing and the costs associated with getting your house on the market are covered by my team up front. So if we don't sell, we're not getting paid either. So we're definitely have skin in the game with you, and if you're successful, we're successful. Let me just break down for you the main differences in the cost of our programs. So regardless of what program you choose, you're gonna probably get your house ready for sale in some shape or form. Now, sometimes that might be just rearranging the furniture and making some small repairs on the property. Now, on the other hand, it might be something that's a little bit more costly, like paint, changing cabinets, carpet, things like that. So let's say we can make some minor repairs. Maybe it's just a little bit of paint and some carpet repair that costs, let's just say a number, $500, and we're able to get you more for your house, somewhere in the range of, for example, $5,000. Would that be worth it? So in today's market, buyers are really looking for move-in ready houses. A lot of times the buyers anyways that I work with, they don't have a whole lot of money to come in and make repairs. So houses that are kind of move-in ready and ready to go, they get a premium on the selling price. And they sell for a lot faster than the houses that need TLC. So the question comes down to this: do you have the free cash to make some of those repairs that might be needed? With our Homeworks program, we're going to analyze your house and we're going to make suggestions on improvements you can make to your house that are going to make a difference in your selling price and the time on market. And in the event that you don't have the funds available to make those repairs, Homeworks program was created essentially to kind of help out with that. At the end of the day, when I work with a seller, I want to give you some options and I want to maximize what you can get for your home. I hope this video helped break down those costs a little bit for you and helps you understand how you can work with me as your agent. So if you have any additional questions on this, don't hesitate, reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text, and I'll be happy to walk you through it even more. So whether you're buying or selling, my team would love to help you make an informed decision and get you all the way to that closing table. Again, I'm Alex Pacheco with Team Alex Pacheco at Rocky Mountain Realty, your real estate professor.